some 3 minutes more. The choice of a young person, young is relative in terms of, okay, so I'm looking at least between 35 to 40 years. Do you see it happening in the next 10 to 15 years? Also under the cultural circumstances we find ourselves in, where you are young and it's the old guys.
I've always been saying this. I've been hard on it recently, that the idea that old age is leadership and wisdom in Ghana is a myth. Not only because I think the young people are equally smart.
Right.
I think so, but it's not only because I think so, but it's also because our history and where we've come from proves that there has been no point in time where leadership of our society, either traditionally before colonialism and even after, was in the hands of old people. Our histories don't prove that. Yes.
Really?
Yes, you can check the statistics on the ages of the people who took over the realms of leadership right after the British left. And you can check even before the British colonized us, the ages of our executive leaders, the chiefs and all those people. They are young people. I was checking the records and it's occurred to me that the oldest Asantehene to be installed was not up to 50. The oldest was not up to 50. If you check history, then if you come to post-colonial times, how old was Nkrumah when he took over running Ghana? Rawlings, how old was he when he took over running Ghana? So the realities do not prove that fact. What we have created now is because the form of multi-party democracy we have created and monetized it has created a situation where people within the establishment must maintain their grip no matter how their hands are literally shaking out of old age. That is the situation we have created. It is not, yes, it is not the case that traditionally Africans like keeping old people in leadership. It is false. The history does not back it. The facts do not back it. So young people can find their way back into leadership.
Okay.
The reason why
I
question myself, what necessitated the need for the Constituent Assembly to include in our constitution an age restriction for the presidency? It is normal for them to say that, okay, for the age for you to enter parliament and all those things should be at maturity, where the constitution places maturity at 18 and 21, depending on the issues you are looking at. 18 and 21, that's where they place maturity. But beyond that, why did the constitution, do they find the need to say that, but for the presidency, you must be 40? Why did they find the need to do that? I think about it and I don't understand.
So that's one of them you feel that has to change.
I would also grow beyond 40. So it is no issue of the youth, against those who are above a certain age. That is not the case.
Right.
It's an issue of what kind of society do we want to build? Do we want to tell people that if you are at a certain age, your brains are less functional, and if you get to a certain age, it becomes more functional? Is that what we want to do? And there's an indirect psychological implication if you put these things as law. There are psychological implications on the population if you make these things laws. We do not have to make people think that at certain ages they do not qualify to be in decision making, especially the ultimate decision making. We should not do that, and it's one of the things we have to look at as a people. And it's long overdue. From 92 up to now, I am surprised that of all the things that the youth go on rampage demanding changes, this particular issue has not been part of it. Probably because everyone fears I would eventually be 40, and probably it must be a reserve for me.
Well, I'm grateful to you guys, and you are the future. Charlie, don't change. Guys, don't change. Let's keep doing this. Sure. And I see it's exciting if only we can maintain it and develop on this particular one. I'm proud of you guys. Thank you very much indeed. Kabo Nate is political youth activist and GJA Student Journalist of the Year 2018. Julius Kwame Anthony, social activist and former NUPS General Secretary. Thank you very much indeed for the conversation. Indeed, what I got from is to prepare for the times, because indeed, when you meet whoever today, when they call you to go and meet the president, to tell him what you want change, can you state that with data and science? Can you state that? Can you profess some solutions to that particular problem that you are going to meet the president for? Think about that.